Here we go, Unit 5, last unit. And I think there's only 4 sections, so congratulations, getting to the end of your first trimester. So the title of this says Quotients. And as you can see, this is division, 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 division. There's a few more on the back, and there's all division there. Problem is, it's not just about division, because in the numerators, you're going to have situations, and then the denominators, you're going to have situations. So we do have to cover all of these basic rules. So one of the rules is a to the m times a to the n equals a to the m plus n. Now, the one thing I want to show you guys is this, because this is where students get a little bit confused. If you actually put a number in for the letter A lot of students are going to go 7 times 7 because that's what jumps out at them, and they're going to go 49. And notice the A, the base, does not change. That is not correct. So the base stays 7. All you have to do is add the exponents. That's all it's saying. And now it kind of just makes sense. But most of the time, your base is going to be like x. So again, the base doesn't change. The only thing you need to do is add the exponent. See, that's multiplication. So it's going to be x to the 9th. See that? And if you think about it, if I expand this, it's just x times x times x. This is 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if you count those all up, there's little ones in there. If you count them all up, there's 9 of them. That's why you have x to the 9th power. Hope that makes sense. This is similar to this one, but different. So you have a situation like this. Here's your sample problem. I'm going to do one a little bit that's, I think, a little more obvious. And then here we go. This rule is just saying all you do, see there's an invisible one there and an invisible one there. What this rule is saying is you just multiply this exponent by those. This one's a little bit more self-explanatory because I'm going to get x to the 8th. Notice this times this, and then y to the 12th. All right, with that in mind, let's do this one. Now this is a little different because this is 2 cubed. You don't go 2 times 3. This is different. This is a number. I call this number land. What's 2 cubed? Well, that's 2 times 2 times 2, which is 8. And now there's an invisible one there and an invisible one there. You kind of distribute those and you multiply, so you get x cubed, y cubed. Okay? Now, I'm a little worried because if students get this, like I'm just making this up, you're going to think that it's okay to distribute this too. And that is a no. Notice the difference. We have a plus there. These are all connected by multiplication, connected by multiplication, connected by multiplication. That's why this rule works. This rule does not work if this stuff is separated by addition. For those of you who are curious, how would you do this problem? You'd go x squared plus y squared times x squared plus y squared, and then you'd FOIL that bad boy out, okay? Anyways, that's not the lesson. This one is just referred to as power to a power. So that's a to the m, mama, raised all to the n, Nancy. You just multiply these together. See, that's what the rule says. Let me give you a nice concrete example. X squared to the 4th. See, that's just x to the 8th. And if I want to look at it differently, if I take this and I multiply it by itself 4 times, now I've got this rule going on, where I just add the exponents. So 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 would give you my 8. You see that? This is just a shortcut. You can multiply. However, don't forget, number land, you don't multiply 2 times 4. That's actually 2 times 2 times 2, which is 4 times 4, which is 16. Now you can multiply because now you're using the exponent rules, x to the 12th. All right. This guy, I'm going to teach it this way. I'm sorry for the small print, and that might be blurry, but this is x to the 6th over x squared. Here's how I'm going to start teaching this. So I do it this way. Think of this as the upstairs, and think of this as the downstairs. Where's it warmer? It's warmer in the upstairs. By how many degrees? 4. That's my answer. Look at this one. This one is like this. Where's it warmer? In the basement. By how many degrees? 4. But you need a 1 up there. Now, the reason I'm teaching it this way is because of this. If I was to actually follow the rule is I subtract the bottom power from the top. So this one would be x to the 6 minus 2, which is x to the 4th power. You see that? This is the one I'd be worried about because we don't know about negative exponents yet. So a student would go, oh, 2 minus 6, that's x to the negative 4. And somehow this does equal this, but you haven't learned negative exponents yet. So this is correct, and this does equal this, but you haven't learned this yet. So I'm going to act like I never said that, and I want you to stick with the temperature idea. Where's it warmer? Basement. By how many degrees? 4. All right. With that being said, let's fly through some of these problems. Let's focus on the x's. Where's it warmer? Upstairs by 1 degree. Y's. Where's it warmer? Upstairs by 3. There you go. All right. Don't forget, there's number land and letter land. So what's 8 divided by negative 4? Negative 2. Don't start using exponent rules for these. These are just your classic math problem. 8 divided by negative 4. Go to the p's. Where's it warmer? Let's make a fraction there. Where's it warmer? Upstairs. By how many degrees? 2. How about in the world of the q's? Where's it warmer? Downstairs. There's your answer. How about this guy? Well, negative 2/4. That just reduces to negative 1/2. Where's it warmer in the world of the a's? Up top. How about the b's? Down bottom by 2 degrees. Remember, there's an invisible 1 there and an invisible 1 there. Don't forget that. How about this guy? Uh-oh, got a different rule. Well, what's 3 squared? That's 9. What do we do when we have a power to a power? That rule's right here. We multiply. See that? So we get x to the 4th. Then we do the same thing here. Y to the 6th. And there's nothing else to do. You just applied the power to a power rule, but you also had a little 3 squared thing going on there. All right, we're going to the grand finale. Now what I would do is, remember these problems where I've been saying like 2/3 times 9/8, cross reduce, swoosh, 3/4? Always look for this. So I see that the 3's can go bye-bye. Just clean it up if you can. And I don't see anything else I can clean up. So I'm going to swoosh. I get 2 cubed all over 2y. You see that 2 and that 1? I add the exponents. And then I go 3 plus 2 is 5. And there's nothing else to do. All right. Now before I start crossing stuff out, you cannot let go of your good friend PEMDAS that says clean up anything inside the parentheses first, and we don't have anything to do in there. There's nothing I can clean up there. How about exponents? Oh yeah, that one. Now some people might say, well, you got one there too. Yeah, but it's not going to make any difference. That 3 is going to really change the looks of this. So 5x over 4y squared. What's 2 cubed? Well, that's 2 times 2 times 2, which is 8. And there's an invisible 1 there, which is a power to a power, y cubed. And then we have a power to a power here. That's 5 times 3, which is 15. Now watch this. Now we're going to cross reduce. 4 goes into 4 once, goes into 8 twice. You just have to be careful not being too messy. And now I'm gonna go like this. It's kind of a swoosh in number land. 5 times 2 is 10. And then I'm going to go ahead and rewrite this. Xy cubed over 1 x to the 15th y squared. You see how I'm organizing things? And now I can ask the final question. My 10 over 1 is just 10. Where are there more x's? In the bottom, by 14. Where are there more y's, or where is it warmer? Upstairs, by 1. Do I have to put a 1 there? No, but you can. Okay, there you go. A couple more and we're done. Again, don't forget your good friend PEMDAS. P. Is there anything I can do inside the parentheses? No. How about here? No. So I go to the exponents. 2 cubed is 8. Now I go power to a power, so I multiply. Power to a power, so I multiply. Now be careful here. There is a negative 1 in there. What's negative 1 to the 4th power? Well, if you think about it, this is just a 1, and this is just a 1. 1 times 1 is 1, so it kind of disappears. But there's an invisible 1 there too. So I get x to the 4th, y to the 8th. Now I'm ready to rock and roll. I know the 8's stuck in the top because there's an invisible 1 here. Where's it warmer in the world of the x's? Upstairs. How about the y's? Upstairs by 1 degree. There's my answer. Again, following PEMDAS, can I clean up anything inside here? No. Then I got to go to this. That's what that E stands for. It's directing your attention to here, which means ignore this for a minute. So 9a cubed over 8b squared. I threw it over to the side. Times, what's 2 cubed? 8. B to the 6th, because you go power to a power. What's negative 3 cubed? Well, it's negative 3 times negative 3 times negative 3. That gives me a negative 27. Now I go power to a power, and that gives me 9. I couldn't see what it was. 8 to the 9th. Now back up to here. Cross, reduce, swoosh. This is your gold. Gold. The key that unlocks the door. It just makes your life a lot easier. Because look at the 8's go bye-bye. 9 goes into 9 once, goes into negative 27 negative 3 times. And if you want to clean it up right now, I would recommend it. So I'd get a cubed, b to the 6th, and that negative 3 comes out into the front. And then you put things in alphabetical order just to organize your brain a little bit. All right. There is a 1 up there, so I can think of this as 1/3. Now, where does that negative go? It can stay here, it can go in the front, it can go into the top. One of those places, so I just throw it in the front for now. Where's it warmer in the A world? Downstairs by 6 degrees. Where's it warmer in the B world? Upstairs by 4 degrees. And there's your answer. All right, have fun with that homework, guys. You're running out of Algebra 2 trimester A time.